All right, good evening. This is Bill N4NJJ out here in Las Vegas with the 2-meter Saturday night Simplex net. Is there any emergency or priority use of 146.52? Okay, kind of figured as much. Good evening, everybody. Again, this is Bill N4NJJ. I am located out in the Lone Mountain part of Las Vegas, up in the northwest corner, Fort Apache and Alexander. I'm using an ICOM 9700 into a Tram 1481. That's up about 35 feet, and I am putting out about 100 watts. Let me drop it. So tonight's just an informal Simplex gathering. If you'd like to follow along, I am live streaming youtube.com at N4NJJ, and there you can follow along with the check-in list. I also emailed that out over the W7HEN group's IO page. Let me drop it. So how this is going to go this evening is actually relatively simple. Don't want to over-engineer anything. Tonight, I'm going to call by city. I'll start with Henderson, and then we'll work our way around the valley, ending with unincorporated Clark County. I do ask that if you're listening on the cheater repeater, the 447-975 remote base atop Blue Diamond, and you're only on UHF, I do ask that you please wait till the very end. If you're using that, that's fine to monitor, but we really want to test out Simplex this evening. Let me drop it. So, without further ado, I'm going to get started. As I'm going through the roll call, or no roll call, as I'm calling out, please take notes, listen of who you can hear, how well you're hearing them, and I'm going to collect the names and call signs, and then we'll circle back and ask for reports. So when you're calling in, please just call N4NJJ, and then with your call sign, and that's it. That's all we'll need on the first go-around. And then once we go through and get a list, we'll start at the top of the list and work down, and go from there. Hopefully that's relatively simple. All right, so let's get started. Let's go with any station that can hear me in Henderson. Any station that can hear me in Henderson, please call net control now.
W7VOH.
Okay, VOH.
N2 DKI. KG7QWH.
KJ7OWF. KJ7OWF.
Kilo Alpha 8, Victor India Romeo.
That's Timmy.
KI7VLP.
Chris.
KK7OSJ.
Okay, let's hold it up there. Do I have it? Okay, I want to welcome and acknowledge VOH, I think it was. Can you come again, VOH, with your call?
W7VOH. Handle is George Golf Echo Oscar. Romeo Golf Echo.
Okay, thanks, George. We'll come back to you in a few. And then I want to welcome and acknowledge Frank, N2DKI. Then there is KG7QWH. Can you give me your call, please? Or, excuse me, I got your call. Can I get your name, please?
KG7QWH, this is Shane.
Okay, thank you, Shane. Now, I have a mystery person that I was not able to get after KG7QWH. So Tim, I'm going to ask you if there's a relay, after you hear. Whoever checked in after QWH, can you come again, please? Tim, can you relay?
Yeah, KAVIR relaying Kilo Oscar 7, Charlie Alpha Victor. Charlie Alpha Victor, name Joe.
Okay, thank you for the relay. Joe, we got you in there. Tough copy on my end, but we'll get you with the relay. KJ7OWF, can I get the name on that end, please?
KJ7OWF, Linda.
Okay, thank you, Linda. We got you in there. We got Tim, KA8VIR. We got Chris, KI7VLP, KK7OSJ. Can you give me your call? Or I got your call. Man, I'm messing up tonight. Can I get your name, please?
KK7OSJ. Name here is Sam.
Okay, thank you, Sam. Before I wrap it up with Henderson and go to Las Vegas, is there anybody else out there that'd like to check in from Henderson? Henderson only. We're on the honor system here. If you're wanting to check in, please call N4NJJ now.
KAVIR, nothing heard.
Okay, let's move to Las Vegas. Las Vegas. If you are a ham operator in Las Vegas and you'd like to check into the Simplex net tonight on 5-2, please call N4NJJ now.
Kilo Juliet 7, Sierra Bravo November.
Okay, I got Kilo Juliet 7, Sierra Bravo November. Anybody else in Las Vegas wanting to join the 5-2 Simplex net, please call N4NJJ.
KK7GPH. Romeo Foxtrot. James Ray.
Okay, I picked up KK7GQK and then AK7RF. Ray, I got you. Anybody else in Las Vegas, please call N4NJJ now.
I'm mobile down here in Las Vegas Boulevard and Cactus, Las Vegas Boulevard, over.
Okay, who is that at Cactus on Las Vegas Boulevard?
This is Alpha Kilo 7 Romeo Foxtrot on mobile.
Okay, copy. We'll come back to you in a few minutes, Ray. Anybody else out there in Las Vegas, please call N4NJJ now.
N7 WDZ Gene.
Alpha Bravo 7, Charlie Victor 87 CV, Dave.
KD6SIN, Paul. N7WDZ.
Okay, I'll welcome and acknowledge N7WDZ, AB7, Charlie Victor, KD6SIN. Anybody else in Las Vegas, please call N4NJJ now. Okay, we got KG7XD. And let's do one final call out for Las Vegas. Anybody in Viva Las Vegas that wants to join the Simplex net tonight, please call N4NJJ.
Comment.
Okay, who was that? Go ahead.
KK7GPH. Did we do North Las Vegas already? Sorry, jumping in late.
No, we're about to get there, so stand by. Anybody else in Las Vegas? Las Vegas only, please call N4NJJ. Okay, so I want to welcome and acknowledge from Las Vegas KJ7SBN, KK7GQK, AK7RF, N7WDZ, AB7 Charlie Victor, KD6SIN, KG7XD. Tim, did you hear any relays from your end of town for Las Vegas? Over.
Yeah, there was sounded like November 7 X-ray Oscar.
Okay, Don, N7XO, is that you?
Yeah, it's Don, and he's mobile.
Okay, that would explain who I kind of was hearing in there. Don, we got you on there, N7XO. Let's, Leo's jumping at the bit there. Let's get the North Las Vegas guys involved tonight. Anybody in North Las Vegas, please call November 4, November Juliet.
Authorities, this is Leo, Kilo 7 Golf, Papa Hotel, checking in North Las Vegas, 215 Decatur.
This is JQ, Kilo 7, Tango November X-ray, coming out of Ann and Clayton.
November Oscar 5, Sierra.
Okay, let's hold it up there. This is N4NJJ. I got Leo, KK7GPH, KK7TNX. Can I get your name, please?
JQ for KK7TNX.
Okay, copy. And then I got a November Oscar 5. Please go ahead.
November Oscar 5 in the Sierra, name is Santiago.
Okay, I want to make sure I got this correct, Santiago. Is it November Oscar 5, India Sierra?
That's what I copied. KVIR.
Okay, that's what I thought. Anybody else? North Las Vegas only. North Las Vegas, you want to jump in on the 5.2 Simplex net. If you're in North Las Vegas, please call Net Control now.
W9 Alpha Yankee Kilo 10 Centennial and Allen.
Awesome, Tim, I got you in there. Anybody else? KVIR out there in Henderson, you got any relays?
Negative.
Okay, let's keep moving to now unincorporated Clark County. So I guess if you can hear me and you know that you're not in Henderson, you know you're not in Las Vegas, you know you're not, well, maybe you don't know, or you're not in North Las Vegas, maybe you're in Enterprise or Sunrise Manor, somewhere out there. If you can hear me and you want to check in and you haven't checked in yet, please call November 4, November Juliet now.
November Oscar 7 Brown Theater in Paradise.
Kilo 7 Oscar Hotel Mike. Kilo 7 Delta Hotel Sierra.
Okay, I heard some traffic.
KF7GCQ, North Jones in the 215 at the Gilcrese Ranch.
KK7BUA, Town Center and Summelin Parkway.
Okay, let's hold it up there. I got November Oscar 7 Brown Sugar, Kirk, K7OHM Gideon, K7, I guess Department of Homeland Security is listening tonight, KF7GCK, and KK7BUA. Anybody else out there in unincorporated Clark County or you haven't checked in yet, please call November 4, November Juliet now.
Did you copy Kilo 7 Oscar Hotel Mike? Bill, over.
Yes, I copy you there, Gideon.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody else out there in unincorporated Clark County or you can hear me, you haven't checked in, please call November 4, November Juliet now. Okay, so let's pause there. Let me just get the names. K7DHS, can I get your name and location? Over.
Hey, good night. This is Jose. I'm in Sunrise. What I say is Lamb and Bonanza area.
Okay, can you give me your name again there? It's Jose, correct?
Yeah, that is correct. K7DHS Kilo Delta Hotels
Okay, thanks, Jose. Let's go to, we'll come back to everybody in a second. Kilo Foxtrot 7 Golf Charlie Kilo. Can I get the name, please?
Yeah, this is Glenn. Ends in a Q, Golf Charlie, Quebec, and it's Glenn with 2 N's.
Okay, Golf Charlie Quebec. My apologies. Glenn at Gilcrese, we got you. And then we got KK7BUA. I know that's Frank out there in Summerlin. Before we start at the top of the list here, everybody, I want to just see if there's anybody else out there wanting to check in. This is November 4, November Juliet. Please call net control now. Okay, so let's do this. If you're following along on okay, so let's go up to George. George, can you give us your cross streets, what kind of radio you're running, how well are you hearing net control, and anything else? Go ahead, George.
W7BOH. My location is Warm Spring and Racetrack. I live here 32 years. And my radio is DR70 Alinco. And I have Yagi, Homebrew Yagi 2 meter. Over.
Okay, copy the homebrew Yagi on 2 meters. How many watts are you putting out there?
About 30 watts on my old Alinco. Over.
Okay, copy that. And how well are you copying net control tonight?
Loud and clear. N4JJ. Almost I hear you loud and clear and full bar and good audio. QSL?
Okay, beautiful. George, keep taking notes. I'm going to move on down to Frank, N2DKI, cross streets. What kind of radio, what kind of power, how well are you hearing net control? Are you hearing the guys out there in North Las Vegas tonight, Frank? It's all yours from N4NJJ.
Good evening, Bill, and everyone on the net. Frank, N2DKI. I'm running a Kenwood TM731 at 50 watts on a Diamond X50A dual band antenna. I'm hearing you full scale, and I'm hearing everyone. Back to you, Bill.
Okay, Frank, just so everybody else knows, whereabouts are your Ranger cross streets? Over.
Oh, I'm sorry, I mixed that. It'd be Pacific and Basic right near downtown Henderson.
Okay, yeah. Well, you are right in the thick of downtown Henderson right there. Man, Pacific and Basic. That's Frank. That's the host of the H6 Henderson repeater. Frank, thank you for being there tonight. I'm copying you an S9 Plus. Still getting used to this meter here on the radio. Let's move on down to Shane, Kilo Golf 7 Quebec Whiskey Hotel. Shane, what are your cross streets? What kind of radio? How much power? How are you hearing net control? Are you hearing the guys out of North Las Vegas, or what's going on over there?
I'm at Mojave and Lake Mead Parkway in Henderson. I run 40 watts on a Motorola XPR 4550 with a Comet X-ray 333 antenna with about 3 dB gain on VHF. And I've got everybody loud and clear, full quieting. I only missed 2 people were garbled. Out of that, just the 2.
Okay, that's not bad at all. That was Shane, Mojave, Lake Mead, and Henderson, 40 watts on an XPR 4550. Those are great radios. Let's go down to Joe, Kilo Oscar 7, Charlie Alpha Victor. It's all yours from N4NJJ. Go ahead, Joe. Tim, are you able to relay?
K8VIR relaying for Kilo Oscar 7 Charlie Alpha Victor. Joe is using an Anytone AT878 handheld on I guess it's medium power, 5 watts from the Pacific and Horizon area of Henderson, and he's hearing all of Henderson, I think all of North Las Vegas, and many of the other unincorporated Clark County area stations. K8VIR relay.
Okay, thank you for that. Yeah, I wasn't hearing him on the cheater repeater either, but I guess if he's Pacific and Horizon, my old digs there on an Anytone, that would be a little bit tough. But guys, we're doing this tonight because people are wondering, hey, what do you do if there's an emergency? Well, you hop on 146.5 too. That's why we're here. This frequency is where you'd want to go. It's really that straightforward and simple. Joe, thanks for being there, buddy. And Tim, thank you for the relay. Let's go to Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Whiskey Foxtrot. Linda, it's all yours from N4NJJ. What are you running? Where are you at? And how much power?
Alrighty, I'm on a 4550 Motorola. My position, I guess you could say, is Mojave and Lake Mead Parkway. And everybody's been coming in loud and clear over here, except for a few garbled individuals, and that was it. But everything sounds good in KJ7OWF.
Okay, KJ7OWF, we got you in there on that 4550, and you're sounding great out here, full scale into Lone Mountain, clear across town. Let's go over to Tim. I think Tim is probably the furthest away station from me that's checked in so far tonight. Tim, Kilo Alpha 8, Victor Ida Romeo, what's your cross streets, what are you running, and what's the story? Go ahead.
Hi, Bill, and everyone else on the net. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Victor Indy Romeo. Tim, I'm at I-11 and College, and I'm using an ICOM IC7100, putting out right now about 50 watts into a Diamond X300 antenna, and I'm happy to report that I'm hearing everyone. Back to you, Bill, K8VIR.
All right. Yeah, Tim, you're doing great, and I know that you got some good ears over there, and you're positioned in town where you can hear things that I can't hear, and vice versa. So, Tim, thanks for being there. Thanks for being a relay. Let's go over to KI7VLP. Chris, what are you running? How much power? And I know what kind of antenna you're using. It's last I saw it was leaning. Go ahead, Chris.
You haven't seen a lead-in. This is Chris, KI7VLP. I'm at Eastern and Windmill. I'm running a U2 FT8900, 5 watts into a Tram 1481, probably up about 30 feet in the air.
Okay, now you're running 5 watts, just 5 watts, correct?
Copy that, yes, 5 watts.
Are you able just so others out there listening can get some comparison. Can you bump it up to 50 watts?
Okay, there you go. That is 50 watts now.
Okay, yeah, you went from, well, S9 to S9 Plus on this meter on the 9700. So very good. Thank you, Chris, for checking in and for being there. Let's go to KK7OSJ from N4NJJ. Go ahead. KK7OSJ, are you still there, Sam? Any relay?
I'm not hearing him.
Okay, he might have bounced out. Let's go down, or let's do this. Let's take a pause for a second. Anybody else out there wanting to join the Simplex net tonight? Anybody else out there wanting to join the Simplex net? Please call in for NJJ now. Okay, I got a little bit of interference on you. Can you come again?
Alright, so Kilo November 4, Charlie Tango Golf.
And Kilo November 4, Charlie Tango Hotel.
Along with Whiskey 1, Charlie Oscar Alpha, and November 4 Hotel. We actually rated Centennial.
Okay, yeah, you guys' audio is a little bit low, but I got Kilo November 4. Sorry. Kilo November 4, Charlie Tango Golf. Kilo November 4, Charlie Tango Hotel. I guess you guys took the test the same day. Whiskey 1, is it Charlie Oscar Alpha?
Yes, sir, it's Whiskey 1, Charlie Oscar Alpha, along with November 4 Hotel special event station. We were going to be doing HF. My HF rig died on me, so my special event station will always not do a whole lot.
Okay, where are you guys located?
Currently on the backside of Top Golf. I could take a whole lot more down since it was Las Vegas, but you know where Top Golf is, and so I'm looking at their exit sign for the moment. Just moved into a line running connections with TS600D with comments to do a bit of public safety because they have TS. Well, 50 watts, I can turn it down, so it's 50 watts.
Okay, well, if you guys will be there and we'll be able to come to you guys, there's a few more people in line, but I'm glad I got, we got 4 more stations checking in out of that. Anybody else out there, if you can hear me, we'd love to have you join us tonight. Please call November 4, November Juliet now.
KJ7MHB, Silverado Ranch in Bermuda.
Okay, John, did he get whatever figured out, or what happened?
I have no idea. All of a sudden, you started coming in clear. Don't know what happened.
Well, we had to send an email to each other to get it to work. All right, glad we got you in there. Anybody else?
KA7 ISL, Kilo Alpha 7, India Sierra Lima Steve.
Okay, Steve, thank you. Anybody else?
Kilo 7 Alpha Foxtrot Delta, Robert, Tropicana and Boulder Highway. I'll just be listening.
Okay, thank you, Robert. Anybody else? All right, let's pause it up there. Let's see if Sam's back. KK7OSJ, are you back, buddy? Tim, are you able to relay?
Nothing to relay. I don't think he responded.
Okay, I thought I heard somebody. Is there anybody else out there for relay? All right, let's go down to KJ7 Sierra Bravo November. I don't have the name there. Sierra Bravo November. Go ahead.
This is KJ7SDN. Name here is Adam. I'm actually motoring
running a Comet SB5 on a mag mount.
Okay, how many watts?
I'm at 50 watts.
Okay, and whereabouts are you mobile?
Currently I am at Horizon and the I-11.
Okay, I know exactly where you're at. Used to live out there. Yeah, you're coming in S9 Plus out here into Las Vegas. So, how about you copying that control?
I got you quite well. There's a little bit of noise, but I can copy you.
Okay, beautiful. See everybody? Simplex works even when you're in a car or you're on an HT. Well, thank you, Adam, for being there. Let's go to KK7GQK from N4NJJ. Go ahead.
KK7GQK, Cheyenne and Rampart, running a Kenwood TM201A 25 watts on a J pole.
You said 20 watts? 20 watts, over?
25 watts.
Okay, and can I get the name there?
Yep, you got Mark, Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, and Bill, you're coming in. You got me in the red.
Well, we're probably only about a mile and a quarter from each other, so if it wasn't working, we'd have problems here. Yeah, you're the strongest one for me yet.
Yeah, I was going to throw a rock at you, but anyway, sounds good, my friend.
All right, thank you, Mark, for being there. Let's go to Ray, AK7RF. Ray, I know you're mobile, and I was only hearing on the cheater repeater, so I'm going to turn this up a little bit. Go ahead, Ray. AK7RF, are you still with us?
Roger, N4H. Yeah, I'm still listening. I'm still on my mobile. I actually parked the Southpoint parking area, and I'm using an FCM 300 with my tram on magnet mount up on the roof. I believe this is on medium power. Medium power on my FTM 300 mobile Southpoint, over.
Okay, now you're in your, what is that called? I don't even know what that's called. That's it, you're in your sport utility, right? You're not up on the parking garage, you're just in the parking lot?
You're outside yard, open parking. You're coming in S2 to S4, hard copy most of the time, but sometimes you're coming in real clear. I don't know what's going on, William. But thank you for handling the net tonight, and happy to be here. Over.
Okay, well, Ray, I'm only copying you through the cheater repeater up on Blue Diamond. I'm not copying at all. And I guess if you were in a different vehicle, I'd say, hey, go to the top of the parking garage, but I don't think that's going to be possible with what you're driving. So thanks for being there, Ray. Let's go to Gene. Asked me to skip over him and come back to him at the end, so I'm going to do that. It's kind of tricky doing the, big time distortion. It's kind of hard doing the whole chat on YouTube and keeping up. Let's go to AB7 Charlie Victor. AB7 Charlie Victor. It's all yours from N4NJJ.
This is AB7CD from Northwest Las Vegas. I, too, am not very far from the actual Lone Mountain near Gowan and Grand Canyon. Right about 20 watts with a roof-mounted hybrid homebrew antenna. I call it the Home Depot 2.0 Magnum. Just kidding. And it's attached to a plumbing vent pipe, very lightweight, low profile, in a HOA, so I have to be careful. It's also painted the same color as the roof tile. And then also, as a note, I'm involved with emergency communications. I applaud what you're doing here. I think it's fantastic. I can hear just about every single person. But I also conduct a net starting at 9 o'clock. The amateur portion is 146.505, and it's at 9:30. 146.505 at 9:30.
Okay, good to know. What day of the week is that net? Is that tonight?
Yes, that net is tonight. It's a three-part. We have it's a local church group. We utilize FRS and mirrors, MERS, at 9 o'clock. Then we 9:15 we use GMRS 462.600, 141.3, and then at 9:30 we use 146.505, and we do it every Saturday night, starting at 9 o'clock.
Okay, let me get all that information one more time so I can share that with everybody. So, what frequency at 9 o'clock?
At 9 o'clock, it's FRS Channel 6. FRS Channel 6, which is 462.6875. And then it's MURS, MURS2, which I'll have to go back and look. I think it's 145.8. I'll have to check it. But it's MURS2. 9:15 is GMRS, 462.600. 141.3 is the PL tone. And then at 9:30 for the hams, it's 146.505 at 9:30.
Okay, I think I got most of that down. So for most of the hams, which I guess we'll advertise here, is 146.505 at 9:30 tonight. So about an hour. 146.505 megahertz is a church group up here in the Northwest. So if you like what you're doing now and eventually I give up, that can be an option for you. All right. Thank you for checking in there. Dave, I put your information in Gene's. What am I doing? Not paying attention. That's what I'm doing. So Dave, thank you for checking in. Oh, real quick, what kind of radio are you on?
Using a Yaesu FT-2980. FT-2980 Yaesu. Antenna's up probably about 18, 19 feet. And like I said, I can hear everyone, solid copy, except for 1 and 2. So I'm in a good position. And you're full scale here. I think you're close by.
Yeah, I'm pretty close. I'm just at Fort Apache and Alexander. So, all right, Dave, thank you very much. Let's keep moving. KD6SIN, Paul, where are you at? What are you on tonight? How well are you hearing net control? What do you got?
Good evening, Bill. I'm running 7900 Yaesu. I'm running at Jones in 95 right now. Was over on the other, kind of like their Angel Park area, but I'm running just 50 watts right now.
Okay, and how well are you copying net control, Paul?
You're full quieting. You're full quieting.
All right, and I was not looking at my meter. Can you come again, Paul?
You're full quieting on my meter right now, full scale.
All right, thank you very much. I'm going to move over to KG7XD, another guy who's not too far from me here. Gene, how well are you copying net control? What do you got for the net?
Handheld antenna inside the house. One interesting thing that I found out, my FTM 300 dual band, which is going into a dual band antenna, is virtually useless on the VHF side because I'm using the UHF side to get to the antenna. The other side is used for an APRS. So I'm going to have to re-engineer that area. But other than that, I heard a fair number of guys on the Simplex with this handheld. A couple of guys in Henderson. I heard some scratchiness from Tim, and I heard you, and I heard my neighbor down the street, BUD. That's about it. 7 threes. KG7XD.
Okay, Gene. Yeah, I was only hearing you through the cheater repeater, so I'm not hearing you on your HT, but Blue Diamond is. So that works. I'm going to be curious for those who I going down the list if you could hear Gene. All right, next is Don N7XO. Don, I was not able to copy you, so Tim, are you still there? KA8VIR, are you still here?
Yeah.
All right, I'll need to rely on you for a relay. Don N7XO, it's all yours from N4NJJ.
N7XO mobile.
Okay, I can hear you now. Don, go ahead.
Yeah, just mobile, using a 5100 ICOM, and out the west side of town, mobile.
Okay, now I can hear you S9 Plus. Where on the west side are you? Just major cross streets.
Over near I-15 and Blue Diamond.
Okay, copy that. Tim, I don't need the relay. We got Don, I-15 Blue Diamond. Don, I'm hearing you S9. How well are you hearing me out there?
You're full scale.
And how many watts are you running?
I believe it's 45.
Okay, beautiful. Don, I want to thank you for checking in tonight. Let's move on down to Leo at 215 Decatur. Leo, it's all yours from N4NJJ.
Copy that, good sir. This is Leo, KK7GPH, transmitting on a Yaesu FTM 400 on the base station, wired with LMR 400, about a 30-foot run to the roof, connected to a Diamond X50 Alpha antenna, currently pushing out the full 50 watts.
Okay, yeah, you got a beautiful signal here into Lone Mountain, your S9 Plus. Are you hearing everybody tonight there, Leo?
I heard everybody except Gene. It sounded like you were like a one-sided conversation on that one, but otherwise everybody else came in good.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you very much, Leo. Let's move to Jay at Ann and Clayton in North Las Vegas. KK7TNX, it's all yours from N4NJJ.
Hey, it's KK7TNX. This is JQ. Pushing 50 watts out of a Anytone D578. I got Heliax half-inch, 30 feet, going to a 1480. That's about 25, 30 feet above the house or off the ground.
Okay, beautiful. Are you copying, how well are you copying that control tonight?
Oh, you're perfect. I got everybody except the one that you couldn't hear. I think it was the very first one. I don't know. Your windows kind of, your spreadsheets kind of dragged down. Can't see on the website or YouTube video. But yeah, I can hear everybody except the ones that are bad for you. First one, I don't know.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not. All right, well, thank you for being there tonight, Jay. Let's go down to November Oscar 5, India Sierra, Santiago. It's all yours from November 4, November Juliet.
Good evening, Bill. I'm at Camino, Norte and Craig. I'm running a Recipe RT73 16 watts through a Diagon mobile antenna. I'm currently mobile right now on my driveway. You're coming here, full scale, loud and clear. I think that's it, right? Back to you, Bill.
Okay. All right, sorry about that. November Oscar 5, India Sierra. Santiago, you're at Camino, El Norte, and Craig. So I guess that's over by Craig Ranch Park. I used to live over there for a year and a half. I was busy looking at my other screen. What is your, what kind of radio are you on and how much power?
Recipe RT73 16 watts.
Can you give me again the Redivis model number, over?
RT73.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Santiago. Are you hearing all the other stations out there tonight?
Yes, except most of the Las Vegas area and one from Henderson.
Okay, beautiful. All right, thank you for checking in. Let's go over to Tim at Centennial and Allen. I think that's up near Aliante. Tim, how you doing tonight?
Good evening, all. Yes, near the Aliante Casino in the North Valley, almost central. I am using an ICOM 5100 with 50 watts. The antenna is about a 6 dB gain vertical antenna, 5 feet above the ground.
Wow.
And I am hearing 90% of all the stations you're talking to. Thank you very much. W9AYK.
Okay, for those that didn't copy Tim, he's at Centennial Allen up near Eliante Station, north central, I guess that'd be. It's an Icon 5100, 50 watts. His antenna's only 5 feet off the ground, and he's hearing almost everybody. So, as with anything, location, 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 and it's definitely doable, guys, on Simplex. Valley-wide communication on Simplex. Thank you, Tim, for being there. Let's go over to Kirk. He's probably running a oodles of power. If everybody's lights dim, it's because Kirk's talking. Go ahead, Kirk.
N7BS, turn the monitor radio down. N7BS, I'm over here by Pecos and Flamingo, east end of the valley. I'm running an old Motorola Spectra base station, 110 watts into a 8 dB gain, Diamond X510, about 20 feet off the ground. I'd have to do the math and see what my ERP is, but it should be pretty healthy. I'm hearing everybody except KO7CAB, except KK7OSJ, except KK7GQK, except AB7 Charlie Victor, except KG7X Delta. But I'm hearing everybody else here on the east end of the valley, N7BS.
Okay, you're hearing almost everybody. Sounds like maybe some of the guys on the west side. So, perfect, Kirk. He's running 110 watts. You're S9 plus out here into Lone Mountain. So, how well are you hearing me, Kirk?
I'm hearing you with phase distortion, which tells me I'm hearing you twice. I'm getting your primary signal, but the reflection off of something is almost as strong as the primary. So I'm getting multipath or phase distortion on you.
Yeah, it's interesting because I'm hearing that on you as well, and generally on Simplex, or if I listen to you on like the input of a repeater, I notice it generally. So I don't know what's in between you out there where you're at in Paradise and then me in Lone Mountain, but clearly there's something. All right, thank you, Kirk, for being there. Let's go to Gideon, Kilo 7 Oscar Hotel Mike, Kilo 7 Oscar Hotel Mike. What's your cross streets? What are you running? How much power? It's all yours from N4NJJ.
N4NJJ, I'm a K7XD. Good evening, everybody out there. This is Gideon. I'm running 100 watts on my Keynote T2000, 20 feet above the ground. Comet, I forgot the model number, but it's 2-bander. And cross street is Windmill and Paradise. Back to you there, and I copied you plus 20 dB bell.
Okay, thank you, Gideon. Yeah, I'm copying you S9 on 5.2, and of course you're going through the machine just fine as well. TS2000, 100 watts. Those are two big gun stations in a row. TS2000 is a great rig. All right, let's go to Jose, Kilo 7 Delta Hotel Sierra. Kilo 7 Delta Hotel Sierra. It's all yours from Net Control.
Gotcha. So what I got is a FT857 running 50 watts and antenna. It's one of those X50C2, about around 30 feet above my roof. So right around 40 feet total, I want to say.
Okay, and how well are you copying Net Control tonight, Jose?
S9, and I could hear pretty much everybody except for Gene. KG7XD is the only one I couldn't hear, but I hear everybody else.
Okay, copy that. Yeah, I think Gene with the HT, that's going to be a little bit of a tough sell. I think he's inside too, so that's even tougher to sell. But he can hear us, so I guess if we were in an emergency situation, Gene could hear what's going on, but maybe we wouldn't know with Gene unless someone closer. I'm going to be curious when we get to BUA in a few. Let me take a pause here. Anybody else wanting to check into the Simplex Net, Saturday night Simplex Net, please call in for NJJ now.
Brad, Alpha, Foxtrot, 7, Foxtrot, Papa.
Brad, is it Alpha Foxtrot 7 Alpha Papa?
I'm close. Alpha Foxtrot 7 Foxtrot Papa.
Okay, Brad, thank you. We got you in there. We'll come to you in a little bit. Anybody else?
KK7GTV.
Okay, is it KK7GTV?
Correct. KK7GDV. Operator Troy.
Troy, how you doing? Anybody else? Any relays? Any relays?
Just making sure you got the last call sign correct. Kilo 7, Golf Tango, correction, Golf Delta Victor, I believe.
That is correct.
Yeah, I got it. Anybody else?
Bill, that guy Brad, audio very, very low, just for information.
Oh, okay, thanks, Paul. I'm looking. Anybody else? We're looking to check in.
BBA.
Okay, was that KK7 BBA?
Kilo Juliet 7, Bravo, Bravo Alpha. Bill, are you calling me, Bill? KK7 BUA?
No. BBA, Bravo, Bravo Alpha was checking in. Anybody else? All right, thanks for taking the pause there, guys. Let's go to Glenn. Kilo Foxtrot 7 Golf, Charlie, Quebec, up in Gilcrese Orchard. Go ahead.
Yeah, evening, Dr. Bill. Glenn up in the northwest, roughly a mile northwest of North Jones and the 215. I'm on the southeast corner of the Gilcrese Ranch, running a Yaesu FT2900 and putting out, let's see, about 75 watts into a 2-meter squalo on a tripod on top of a metal Connex box about 20 feet in the air. And I like that picture of you at the Oregon on your QRZ. That's nice. So if I said I had a 49 C2 and a 59 C3 in my living room, you're one of the few people that would know what I was talking about. Back to net control, KF7GCQ.
I would know what you're talking about. I don't play those kind, but I do know what that is. So, beautiful, Glenn. How well are you copying net control tonight? Because I'm hearing you S9 plus. Go ahead.
Yeah, same on you, F9 plus, and I hear pretty much everybody else unless they're on a 5-watt HT. I can hear the Motorola's that are running through the 35, 40-watt amplifiers just fine. Back to net control.
All right, thanks for being there, man. We'll catch you. Let's go to BUA. Frank, now it's your turn. KK7 BUA. How well are you hearing me? Where are you at? Anything to report? Go ahead.
Good evening, Bill. KK7 BUA will come at you 50 watts on a ICOM 5100A with a mobile antenna on my deck. It's a 2-meter, 70-meter mobile magnetic antenna.
Okay, I'm hearing you S9 plus. I don't think we're too far away. Can you give me your cross streets again?
Sure. Town Center and Summelin Parkway.
Okay, that's what I thought. You're not too far away from me. I'm curious, Tim, how well are you copying KK7 BUA?
We got him S9, K8VIR.
Okay, yeah, Tim, I think you're the furthest away still. At least you're the furthest southeast. All right, so Frank, thank you for being there tonight. I'm hearing you an S9 plus. Let's go to the stations that are here in town right now. They're over at Top Golf on the Strip. I forgot the cross streets on that. I'll look it up, or maybe someone in the YouTube chat. Someone in YouTube chat, maybe you can let me know where Top Golf is. Let's go to Kilo November 4, Charlie Tango Golf. Can I get the name there and what kind of radio you're on? Go ahead.
Kilo November 4, Charlie Tango Golf. I'm not looking at Top Golf. This is from a Connect System CS800D. We're somewhere down West Flamingo Road. Along with me is...
Kilo November 4, Charlie Tango Hotel.
And her name is Melissa.
Okay, I got Melissa, and you guys will be on the same thing. Can you give me your power again?
me now? I had to move a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, name here is Andrew. 50 watts on a Connect System CS800D mobile with a Comet antenna. It's the one that works for public safety. I can't remember what the model number is.
Okay, I'm listening to you through the, we got a remote base in town here. We got a remote base here in town, but I just don't have for a little bit of clarity, especially for the stream. So yeah, you guys are sounding good out there from Top Golf. Now I imagine you guys just heard us on 5.2 as you were driving around. Is that what happened?
I was actually leaving Top Golf. We're no longer at Top Golf. I'm at Flamingo, and I have no idea what the property is. The Taco Bell on West Flamingo.
All right, the Taco Bell on West Flamingo. We'll go with Top Golf for tonight. And how did you guys find the net this evening? Go ahead.
We actually just heard you on 5.2. We monitored 5.2 whenever we were on road trips, and we drove down from Montana, and there you are.
Okay, man, you got, this is just proving the points. We had a little heated discussion on the email list for the club about should we do it on 5.2 or not. It's kind of like, well, let's just do it on 5.2 because that's the go-to place in the event of an emergency. So I know you guys out there from Tennessee. I got a buddy of mine in Mount Joliet outside Nashville. He runs a Simplex net every Saturday night in Mount Joliet. Paul, K4PEW. Have you ever heard of Paul?
I'm not familiar with him. He's a large state. He's about the middle of the state. I'm actually a travel paramedic, so I go all around the country working on ambulances.
Okay, cool. All right, and then you said Whiskey 1, Charlie, Oscar, Alpha. Are they still with you?
That's the club station. I'm the president of the California Andrews Radio Club. Whiskey 1, Charlie, Oscar, Alpha club station. And we're having our convention here in Vegas, and we were going to be doing a special event station, but my HF rig crapped out on me. So if any of y'all want to queue us up for November 4th hotel, send me an email. My email's good on QRZ.
All right, well, perfect. I'm going to keep the program moving, but I do want to thank you guys for checking in tonight. It's good to have you guys on. Let's go to John over at Silverado Ranch in Bermuda, KK7MHB. It's all yours from November 4, November Juliet, Juliet. KK7MHB. It's all yours from November 4, November Juliet, Juliet. Kirk, I know he was having trouble hearing me before. Can you let MHB know it's his turn?
MHB, if you can copy me, go ahead. Bill's waiting to hear from you. Nothing coming back.
All right, that happens. Let's go to KI7ISL. Steve, where are you at and what are you running?
KA7ISL handles Steve. Repping the horsey streets up by Railroad Pass. Radio's 50 watts out of an old, I shouldn't say old, it's one of my newer radios, 2300H, into a station master, commercial station master with 4 loops, up probably 55, 60 feet above 2200 in elevation.
Okay, well, I guess you're now the furthest station away from me if you're at Railroad Pass. So, really good. Yeah, I'm hearing you S9+. How are you hearing me?
Yeah, you're off scale, so you're full scale. Yeah, this, I've been here for a long time and used to have a Mars repeater here at this antenna that I'm using for this radio was actually my old Army Mars repeater for the Valley, over.
Okay, yeah, I used to. I feel like I'm telling everybody where I used to live in town. I used to live out by where you're at, 'cause I remember seeing you driving around. So I think you had a call sign or something on the plate. I don't remember. It's nice. Saw your place there. I used to live in those old Vegas ranch wagon wheel in '95, back when there wasn't a whole lot out there except those townhomes. Go ahead.
Yeah, know where you're at. It's come up a lot, but everybody's really loud. I have the remote base. It's up on Blue Diamond. Used to work on that site too, so I've got that up, and it sounds real good over here too.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Steve, for checking in. Let's go to, I know, Robert, you made it sound like you might be in and out. I'm not real sure. KK7AFD, go ahead if you're still there.
Yeah, it's still there. KK7 Alpha Foxtrot Delta, name's Robert. The radio that I'm on, I believe it's an ICOM 2730. It does 2-meter and 440, and then the antenna that's behind right now is a tram, I believe it's a 1481. And right now, I am doing 20 watts. I think I can turn it up to 50. It does, I think it does 10, 20, and then 50 or whatever. But anyway, and I live off Boulder Highway in Tropicana.
Okay, beautiful. We got Robert, KK7AFD, Trop, and Boulder Highway. Icon 2730, 20 watts, Tram 1481 antenna. That's what I'm running over here. So I'm hearing you in S9. I wouldn't say S9 plus, but I know over there it gets a little bit low. So thank you, Robert. Let's go to Alpha Foxtrot 7, Foxtrot Papa, Brett. It's all yours from N4NJJ. Go ahead.
Hey, good evening to you and everybody on the net. Name is Brad, and I'm putting 50 watts from a Yaesu FT90. I heard I have low modulation. I'll try to speak up and speak into the mic. I've got you the opposite, net control, quite a bit of audio feedback from time to time. Don't know what your setup is. Maybe you have a monitor radio happening there. Don't know. Hear a lot of the stations full bars. You're for sure full bars, net control. A lot of the stations are about half of my bar scale. I'll put it that way. Hey, 73 to you and everyone, and just checking in. Nothing else further than that. AF7FP back to net.
Yeah, I got a monitor radio. Of course, it's in the same. It's on the other side of the radio, dual receive. Brad, real quick before you go, where in town are you located? What's your major cross street, sir?
Yeah, sorry, forgot that. I'm in Summerlin, Lake Mead, and Sun City, pretty close.
Okay, yeah, you're not too far from me then, probably about 1.5 miles, 2 miles. All right, thank you very much. And yeah, your audio sounded fine to me, so I don't know what Paul was saying, but you sound fine to me. Thank you for being there. Let's go to Operator Troy, Kilo 7 Golf Delta Victor. What's your cross streets, Troy? What are you running? How well are you hearing everybody? How well are you hearing me? This is N4NJJ calling Troy.
Yeah, KK7GDV. Yeah, just running the Anytone 778. I got some 218 and a Tram 14. That is that sucker. That's a 1477 multiband. Yeah, everybody's sounding pretty good. There's quite a few folks. I just sat down. I couldn't hear. You know, it was kind of ghost talking, but hey, good hearing you out there and appreciate it.
Yeah, Troy, what's your major cross streets?
Jones and Horse.
Okay, and you probably said I wasn't paying attention. How many watts?
25.
All right, perfect. Thanks, Troy, for being there. Let's go to KJ7 Bravo Alpha. KJ7 Bravo Alpha. It's all yours from November 4, November Juliet.
KJ7 Bravo Alpha comes to you from IKEA, which is Sunset in Durango. 20 watts into a DP3.
Okay, and what kind of radio there?
My secondary TYT 9800.
Okay, and how well are you copying that control tonight there, BBA?
You're slam, full scale.
Okay, beautiful. Well, thanks for being there tonight, BBA. Let's see. That's the end of the list as I have. Is there anybody else wishing to join the net tonight? Anybody else wishing to join the net? Please call November 4, November Juliet.
Nothing heard.
SWA is calling you.
Okay, Kirk, I'll have to rely on you. Kirk, relay SWA.
Say again, SWA, roll call.
Here with the Alpha Matt and 5th and Ann, FT8900R, run 20 watts through a dual band J-pole roll.
Yeah, it's Matt. He's running about 20 watts out there. I hear him good over here on the east end.
Okay, and can Matt, what's your call sign, man?
70 Whiskey Alpha, W7SWA.
Really?
W7SWA.
Okay, beautiful. And can you get his location, Kirk?
Hey, Matt, where are you again?
Yeah, I'm at 5th and Ann, North Las Vegas, on an 8900R, 20 watts, 50 watts now.
5th and Ann Street.
Okay, copy that. He's at North 5th and Ann. I can hear him through the cheater repeater, but not Simplex. So, Kirk, thanks for doing the relay. Guys, that's how relays work. Net control, you just don't jump in. Net control, ask for a relay. Or in this case, I talked with Kirk, I talked with Tim, said, hey, I'm going to be asking you guys just in case, because they're one's kind of Central Valley, one is Southeast Valley. So, beautiful, working like clockwork. Matt, thank you for being there. I thought I heard somebody with a KK or K in their call. Let's try again. Anybody else out there wishing to join us this evening, please call November 4, November Juliet now. Okay, I think I got a KK7 RSV, and then there is someone with the Yankee. Let's get the KK7 RSV, is that correct?
Negative, William. This is Alpha Kilo 7 Romeo Foxtrot on the recheck. Now that I'm hearing you full scale, I'm closer to home. I'm on Jones and Hacienda, heading towards home at Desert Inn and between Desert Inn and Rainbow. Over. I mean the Desert Inn and Sahara near Rainbow.
Okay, copy that. Thanks, Ray, for the update. I'm hearing you a little bit better. Again, thanks for being there a couple times tonight. I know you had to walk in and out of the casino. So tell the XYL, thank you. And I think I heard someone with Yankee in their call. Was there someone with Yankee in their call? Go ahead.
Yes, please. It only is Kilo 7 India Zulu Yankee with 5180 Cheyenne.
Okay, I think it was Kilo 7 Juliet Zulu Yankee. Tim, were you copying that station?
Negative.
Kirk, did you copy that station?
Negative.
Okay, did anybody copy that Kilo 7 with the Yankee in the call? Anybody else copy? Okay, well, I guess we'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. We'll go nice and slow. Perfect. Man, this is a great learning experience. Can you give me the call sign again? Is it Kilo 7 Juliet Zulu Yankee? Is that correct? Over.
That would be Kilo 7 India Zulu Yankee.
Okay, I think I got Kilo 7 India Zulu Yankee. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, that is correct. I'm running a AC 5 watts
I'm on Cheyenne at 215.
Okay, HT 5 watts Cheyenne at 215. Is this Mauricio?
Yes, sir, that is correct.
Okay, Mauricio, I'm Lone Mountain. I am at, where am I? Fort Apache in Alexander. So I might be the only one hearing you tonight. What kind of HT are you on, Mauricio?
It is a Yaesu ST65, and I got you here 4 bars, please up here.
Okay, perfect. Have you been copying the other stations in there tonight?
So far, I got you, him, and Mr. Kirk.
Okay, so you are hearing Kirk. Let's do this. Kirk, give me a 5 count real quick.
Okay, I am not copying him over here at all. November Oscar 7 Brown Sugar, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, thank you. Mauricio, did you just copy that station?
Roger that, yes, I did copy Kirk. I got a couple bars from him, but it's still very visible here.
Okay, perfect. For those that did not hear, that's Mauricio, Kilo 7, India, Zulu, Yankee. He is located Cheyenne and 215. Cheyenne 215. He's on an HT running 5 watts. He's on a Yaesu FT65 HT running 5 watts. Again, guys, it's the power of Simplex right here. So Mauricio, thank you for being there. Let's do this. Anybody else out there? Anybody else out there wishing to join us this evening? Please call November 4, November Juliet now. Oh, come on. I just need, what, 2 more people, then we can get a solid 40. Solid 40. Anybody else out there? If you can hear us, come on in. All right, I guess we might have to settle for 38 check-ins tonight. Well, let's do one final. Anybody else out there? Please call November 4, November Juliet now. Okay, we got someone with a question. Go ahead, question.
Net Control, this is Kilo Juliet 7 Bravo Alpha. I was wondering how I was making a trip to Fort Apache in Alexander.
Yeah, you're S9, Mark. S9, over.
Roger. Okay, thank you very much. I'll back out.
All right, you can always go on my YouTube, youtube.com/@N4NJJ, and you can hear how you sounded, I think. I don't know how it's actually sounding. The VU meter doesn't look totally paged. So, all right, let's see. Anybody else out there wishing to check in tonight, please call N4NJJ now. Okay, so this is N4NJJ with the Simplex Net. I am president of the Henderson Amateur Radio Club. Henderson Amateur Radio Club is looking at doing something like this a little bit more often, maybe once a month, twice a month, who knows, maybe every Saturday night, I don't know. Pretty good turnout tonight. I want to pass it over to Gene, who's the vice president. He has to go last, so let's go to Gene, N7WDZ. N7WDZ, it's all yours from N4NJJ.
Okay, this is N4NJJ. Thanks a lot, Bill. Great net. The only reason I asked to go last was because I did take some RSSI readings, some received signal strength indicator readings. So grab yourself another cold blue moon there, Bill, and I'll go down the list with some RSSI readings I took in some notes. I'm presently transmitting on a Yaesu FTM 300. I think it's about a 40 or 50 watt radio. Anyway, it's going into a GP6 antenna about 25 feet in the air. I also, at the same time, was monitoring everybody on an SDR play using SDR Uno software coming from a discone antenna on the roof. Some of the RSSI readings, Bill, I copied you real clear. Negative 84 RSSI. Frank down in Henderson, N2DKI, got you at negative 96. Shane, KG7QWH, negative 95. KA8V VIR. You were real clear at negative 102. We got W7BOH had you at negative 106. I did not copy W7SWA, KO7CAV, KK7IZY, nor did I copy KG7XD or N4NJJ. N07BS, Kirk, I got you at minus 99, super clear. N0 or N05IS, got you at a negative 112 with real low audio. KI7VIP, I don't know, your RSSI was bouncing, 103 to negative 93, really weird, but, oh no, negative. You were 103 on low and negative 93 on high. That's KI7VIP. Other standouts was KA7ISL Steve over in Railroad Pass. You were negative 90, loud, clear, but after you explained your setup, it makes sense. So very good for you. I got a bunch of other RSSIs, but nothing really stands out. I don't want to make this much longer. So you know, if anybody wants to know theirs, let me know. But I'll send it back to Net Control. N7WDZ.
Okay, Gene, thanks for that information. With the RSSIs, that gives a little bit more of a scientific than, you know, loud and clear to one person might not be loud and clear to another. Those with Motorola's, which I guess it's only QWH and OWF tonight on the XPR series. There is a way to get the RSSI to pop up there. I don't know if any of the Hammy radios will do it. I don't know about the Spectra. But anyways, this is a great exercise. I want to thank everybody for checking in. Again, Henderson Amateur Radio Club, check us out, W7HEN. This is kind of a impromptu thing. I know there's a few people in the club that have offered to also do Simplex nets as well. We just had a meeting on Tuesday, and it was about emergency communications and the different services. So just not ham radio, but GMRS, FRS, MURS, and the Maritime. And I guess there's a church group out here that's making use of some of those as it is right now. And their net already started. So let's see. Before I wrap it up, I just want to see if Sam came back. KK7OSJ, are you there?
This is Sam, KK7OSJ. Go ahead, Bill.
Okay, yeah, so Sam, where are you located? I called you before, but you didn't come back. Where are you located? What are you running? How much power? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm right now, I'm at QTH right now. I'm on Hollywood and Charleston.
Okay, Hollywood and Charleston, and what kind of radio? How much power?
I'm on IC 9700. And I'm pushing 75 watts.
Okay, I'm copying you S9 Plus. How well are you copying Net Control?
I'm copying you full quiet, and it's S9 as well.
Okay, beautiful. Let's see. Charleston. Well, you're over there on the east side. Let's see who I can. Let's see who's still here. Well, let's go to Gene. Gene, how well are you copying Sam? Oh, I guess I should say which Gene. N7WDZ, how well are you copying Sam?
One, and copied them real clear.
Okay, perfect. Copying them real clear. Let's see. Kirk, how well are you copying Sam?
Oh, I hear Sam quite loud. I think he's up on Hollywood. He's got some altitude. He's looking right down on me.
Yep, I think so too. I'm trying to see, going through the list here. Oh, let's go to BBA. BBA, you might be the furthest away on this list. How well are you copying Sam, BBA? All right, we might have lost BBA. Let's see. Sam, thanks for being there and coming back. Do you got anything else for the net?
That's all I have, Bill. Everyone have a great evening. 7-3.
All right, perfect. Thanks for being there. Let's see. There was someone else. Oh, let's see. MHB. MHB. John, are you still there?
Roger, copy that. I figured out what the problem was on the FTM 400. It doesn't have an off for the repeater shift, so it was on auto. I had to go in and zero out the shift, but everything's working good. You're coming in Lima Charlie now.
Okay, I'm copying you solid S9. Are you running 50 watts on that FTM 400?
Roger that.
Okay, I'm curious. Let's see. Tim, KA8VIR. How well are you copying John?
20 dB over 9, KA8VIR.
Okay, I figured you'd had a little pile of dirt in between you and him, so let's see who else is out there. Troy, how well are you copying John?
Yeah, I got John at a solid, he's in the red. Got a little static coming in the background, but sounds good.
Okay, perfect. How about you, Gene, WDZ? How well are you copying John?
Yeah, John, I had gotten KJ7MHB. Got KJ7MHB at negative 110. He was loud, a little bit of noise behind him, but overall, good solid signal.
All right, perfect. John, thanks for being there. I'm really hoping I can pick up 2 more check-ins, so that way we can say we got a solid, well, I guess it'd still be 39. No, 40 check-ins. Anybody out there wishing to join us for the Simplex net tonight? Anybody else out there for the Simplex net tonight? Please call N4NJJ, your net control now. All right, I guess I'm squeezing blood from a rock, so we'll wrap it up there. Again, I want to thank all 38 stations for checking in tonight on the Simplex net. We're definitely going to do this again. Check out Henderson Amateur Radio Club, W7HEN.org. We will have our regular Sunday night net on the repeater system tomorrow at 7 p.m. Next week, September 8th, Sunday, September 8th, the TechNet returns. It's going to be renamed the Earl Lizardi WB6 AMT Memorial TechNet after its founder, Earl. He passed away last year, last fall. So we got a new net director, Dan, W7IVK. He's a local broadcaster and has agreed to take on that project. So I'm sure some of the voices you've heard on here tonight will also be on that net. So again, W7HEN is the Henderson Amateur Radio Club. This is Bill, N4NJJ. I've been in net control tonight. I am president of that club, and we're definitely looking at doing this again. If you have any comments, feel free to email me, n4njj@arrl.net, n4njj@arrl.net. You want to go back and look at this? You can watch the stream on YouTube. N4NJJ would be the what you search for. As always, like, share, subscribe, and all that other fun stuff. The spreadsheet with the check-ins will also be publicly accessible on there as well. It already is. So, again, I want to thank everybody, and I want to thank those who are on 5.2 listening that didn't want to check in but were just listening. We'll catch you next time. This N4NJJ returning the net, or excuse me, returning the frequency back to normal amateur use. N4NJJ.
Fantastic net. Thank you for it. Kilo November 4, Charlie Jacob Golf. I smile on my face here, 5-2 you.
This is Kilo 7 Alpha Foxtrot Delta. Thanks. This is a good job. It's Robertson and I enjoy listening. You guys have a good evening. That'll be it. Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Hey, great net, guys.
If y'all want to hang around a second, I'll run a little bit of signal bit stations and we'll get some check-ins on it.
Yeah, stand by one, because there's online, Joe's asking, he changed something. Where'd you go, Joe? Kilo Oscar 7 Charlie Alpha Victor. You want to check your mobile radio?
This is AB7CB. Just a reminder, guys, 9:30 we're going to have our net on 146.505, and some of the stations are bleeding over down there as well that are on this frequency.
All right, copy. We'll be done in a minute or two. The Joe, are you still there? Kilo Oscar 7. Yeah, I can tell you're there, but I can't copy you.
He's testing a mobile radio. Very loud, very clear for me, K8VIR. Yes, DB over 9 at I-11 and Horizon, K8VIR.
Yeah, Bill, thanks for doing this. November Oscar 7 brown sugar.
Yeah, Kirk, I think we're going to have to do it again.
Absolutely.
A very good net, Bill, KG7XD Gene.
All right, yeah, thanks, Paul. Yeah, I'm glad you were there. I want to clear off. I'm going to clear off here because I know I'm not too far away from Dave, and I'm probably the one bleeding over. They're about to do their net in a couple minutes on 505, 146, 505 for that other Simplex group. So thanks everybody for checking in. I'll be over on I'll be on my repeater system for a little bit and turn the repeater back on, turn it off, the one I have here at the house for the net. So thanks everybody. I'm going to kill the live stream. It's going to be up there, I guess, in perpetuity. Let's plan on doing this again very, very soon. This is great. Awesome. See everybody later. N4NJJ out.
Of course, it is a public net. Anyone's welcome to participate. We'll start with the Cheyenne Ridge Ward members first. And again, that'll be in just about 3 minutes here on 146.505. This is AB7CV standing by.
Hey, Dave, thanks for checking into the net. I'm going to be shutting it off here for the night, but I want to thank you for checking in. N4NJJ.
Yeah, no worries. No, it was a good net. I didn't get the total count, but you had a lot of participants, and I think that's a good thing. That's something we need to be more proactive with, even probably on the GMRS side as well. I'd like to see a 70 centimeter Simplex net if it's not already out there. I think that'd be a good idea too.
Well, we did one with a Fusion Simplex net last week, 2 weeks ago. No, last week. I guess it depends on how you look at it. But yeah, for sure. I definitely want to see more of it. And I know Henderson Amateur Radio Club's really getting involved with that stuff. So, all right, thanks, buddy. We'll catch you later. This is N4NJJ. Have a good night.
Yeah, take care. We'll catch you later. This is AB7CV standing by.
All right, so everybody, this is Bill N4NJJ. If you're here watching us at the end later, or you're still here, I don't know. Who's still here? 10 people are still watching? Are people still really watching this? If you're still watching this, throw it in the chat there. That's pretty awesome. We still have people out here. I want to thank you for watching here. Please like, share, subscribe. We would like to, or I would like to do more of these events here. I think they're really important for the that's Ray from my other club, NA7LV, Mabuhay. I don't know if you can see that. Mabuhay DX, Nevada. So, yeah, I'm president of the Henderson Amateur Radio Club, and I'm also part of the Mabuhay DX group here. It's a Filipino organization. My wife's Filipino, and I'm part of that. So, again, thanks, everybody, for checking in. Thanks for tuning in. Definitely going to be doing this again. So, I'm going to kill the stream. Again, like, share, subscribe. Join us tomorrow night, Sunday night, 7 o'clock, Henderson Amateur Radio Club net. We'll see you. 7-3.